Welcome to today's explainer.
To truly understand the gravity of the choice made here, we've got to set the scene exactly as our text describes it. Picture a busy market in Medina. Imagine the bustling atmosphere, the sheer noise, massive crowds of people trading, walking, talking. It's a pure environment of commerce and constant movement. And right there, right amidst the absolute chaos of the marketplace, Abdullah ibn Mas'ud spots a small bag of money lying on the ground. Now, the text specifically highlights that it's a small bag of coins, which means it's easily concealed, right? In a busy market like that, literally no one would notice if you simply bent down, scooped it up, and slipped it right into your pocket. The environment provides perfect cover for a quiet moral failure. But as we'll see, that is the exact opposite of what happens.
Let's walk through this rapid succession of events, because notice the immediate proactive nature of Abdullah's choice here. Minute 1, he finds the small bag of money, and he doesn't even pause to debate it. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that by minute 2, the source text tells us he searches everywhere. He actively calls out to the crowd, shouting, "Who has lost this bag?" He makes himself totally visible. He makes the lost item known. Then, by minute 5, the inciting incident reaches its peak. An elderly man arrives, and the text specifically notes he has tears in his eyes. He is visibly worried and distressed. And how do we know for sure he's the true owner? Well, by minute 6, the text points out that he describes the bag and the exact number of coins. The verification is absolute, so the money is returned. In just a matter of minutes, a potential moral failing is completely transformed into this active pursuit of justice.
So, the emotional tension of this weeping elderly man is met with the absolute rock-solid integrity of Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, who, as the source text explicitly notes, happily returns the money with a smile. And then he delivers this core thesis: a believer never betrays another person's trust. This single quote just anchors the entire concept. He doesn't just say, hey, a believer doesn't steal. He frames it entirely around trust. This gets to the absolute heart of why honesty earns divine trust. It's because God entrusts us with the rights of others. By honoring the unseen rights of a vulnerable stranger, you are literally proving your reliability to the Creator himself. And this brilliantly illustrates the lesson extracted directly from our source material. Honesty in Islam is defined as one of the beautiful qualities that is highly encouraged, and it's fundamentally rooted in the practice of always returning what belongs to others. It's not just some abstract philosophical concept here, it's a tangible action. It is the physical return of a small bag of coins to a weeping man. The text connects this historical narrative directly to a broader, highly encouraged quality within the faith. It shows us that this behavior isn't just a random act of kindness that depends on your mood that day, but rather a deeply ingrained, required practice.
So the crucial point is that the text leaves us with the dual rewards of honesty. First, it earns people's trust. That's the societal benefit. Think about it. When you return what is lost, you strengthen the very fabric of your community. People know they are safe around you. Second, it brings Allah's blessings. The text explicitly teaches us that divine trust is earned through our trustworthiness with human beings. You honestly just cannot separate the two. You secure the blessing of the Creator by protecting the property of His creation. Human gratitude and divine reward are beautifully, perfectly intertwined here.
All of this builds to just a truly beautiful conclusion. The narration paints this vivid picture of the sun setting over Medina. As the elderly man makes dua, he prays for Abdullah. It's a moment of profound peace and closure. The crazy chaos of the busy marketplace has settled down. The distress and the tears of the elderly man have been completely replaced with overwhelming gratitude and prayer. The integrity of one man didn't just solve a practical problem of lost money. It generated this beautiful spiritual moment of prayer and blessing as the day came to an end.